Friendship Introduction. Is loneliness the biggest spiritual mental health crisis of the human race? I think it is. Narcissism only works to a point. Making yourself the superstar of your life gets boring and empty sometimes. Animals are great at unconditional love. People want a kindred spirit soulmate kind of attachment with their parents, family, friends, a lover, etc., but they seem too selfish to get it. There are plenty of lonely people in corporate boardrooms. Give love to get it. I think most people feel lonely. I think it has something to do with mass media. You look at somebody's social media profile. They post pictures up of them having fun with friends, but most of their lives are spent working dull jobs to make enough money to pay their bills. The trick for me was to give my life to my Creator God. I said, "You gave me life. My job is to use this energy for the greater good so people like me don't feel lonely because I feel like I'm doing God's work every day. It's enough for me. I don't get sucked in by the glitter of TV commercials, sports events, etc. What is a sports event but a bunch of lonely people getting together looking for a social connection? Who cares about the score? This book is about finding friends, love, and being likable. It also includes public domain books about etiquette. I listen to Christian testimonies mostly on YouTube. There are many channels like 700 Club, 100, Huntley Street, etc., where broken people are looking for love. Many eventually find it through some church community. I believe that as people pass 30 years old, the avenues for the friendships of youth run out, kind of like it's not appropriate to hang out in bars or gyms anymore as an older person. I created both a non-profit and an activist book. I believe that the ulterior motive for people joining these groups is a social life. Nowadays we got Meetup, Eventbrite, Craigslist, etc. that list events, but you still have to get out there to meet people in the flesh. As far as online friendships go, people still want real friends to talk to face, to walk with and do things with. It doesn't matter if you're married, in a family, and are surrounded by a bunch of people. People want a true friend who sees life like they do, that they can feel relaxed with. Anybody can be lonely in a crowd. The issue is whether there is someone that you feel good with as you are, without being fake. What is it that makes people so distant? Is it some invisible standard in society? If you're not rich enough, cool enough, etc., some people feel inferior, so they stop looking for friends because they feel they're not good enough to some standard out there. Look at MTV's Catfish show. Many people hide behind fake identities to talk to strangers to get a pseudo-intimacy. If I say be friends with yourself, be happy with you, it sounds empty. Most people do not have an internal fiber to go through life happy alone. I saw a woman get murdered after she fell for some online guy, sent him all her money, then took a plane trip to the UK where she disappeared. There was another case of a woman sending some guy over $1 million. Paul Simon's song American Tune has a line which says, "I don't have a friend who feels at ease." It's true, especially as you get older. Many people measure each other by job status and material worth. It's hard to present yourself as decent person looking or friends when you're around a lot of people who are brainwashed by capitalism and pop culture coolness. You have to measure up to some phony standard, otherwise people don't think you're worthy of their friendship. A true friend doesn't care about those things. They like for you and that's it. Dale Carnegie wrote How to Win Friends and Influence People in 1936. You can see a summary at en.wikipedia.org/how_win_friends_and_influence_people. I never really liked it because it encourages you to be phony. Show an interest in people even if you don't care about them. The book says that if you meet someone, you're supposed to ask them questions about themselves, because Carnegie wrongly assumed that everyone has a big ego dying to get out to be heard, but it's phony, it's empty. I've met people and they immediately launched into their 20 questions shtick pretending to be interested in me, but I sensed it was Carnegie 101, the kind of crap you learn in business school or at a self-help seminar. Just be yourself. If you have a good soul, you are what you are. Everybody has intuition. I don't trust intuition wholly because many evil people learn how to be charming. It's a part of being evil according to Machiavelli's book The Prince, to pretend you're the nicest, coolest person ever. An enlightened person doesn't care if people like him or not because the world is evil and screwed. You know within your soul that you're a good person. I wrote about finding your true essence and living by it in my book A Free Spirit's Search for Enlightenment. Beyond that, friendship and love are a bonus. I wrote this book because I was reminiscing about my life. I think the best times of my life were when I was young and I lived among a loose community of young people in our neighborhood who hung around with each other, drank and did drugs. We used to work out at the gym, then we'd leave, go to a bar to drink or a restaurant to eat. For several years, we used to work out as a group of friends almost every night, have a few drinks, then we'd smoke weed, hash, crack, etc. We got high a lot, but we weren't addicts or anything. We just had a lot of fun running with life. That was a pretty good life night after night for years on end, but then people kind of like grew up and that phase of my life was over. I can't repeat it now because no one wants to hang out with an old guy. Youth should be a time of fun. At least 6 good friends have already passed on. My other real good bosom buddy kindred spirit friends live all over the world. I suppose I could contact them by finding them on the internet, but I accept my life right here, right now. What I had with my friends was in the past. It doesn't make me feel any less a longing for those easygoing, friendly fun times of youth, but I accept my life and wrote this book as a homage to any friendship anywhere. Youth is a time for running around, doing things for fun. As you get older, you get more loner because older people aren't accepted anywhere unless it's with other older people. I reminisce when I listen to Paul Simon's Old Friends or Neil Diamond's song about friends and think friends are probably the most valuable thing you can have in life aside from your own identity. They're not like lovers because there is always a factor of sex involved. With friends it's just people liking each other purely for who they are. So this is my little homage to friendship. The first part is how to be a good person and a friend, then I move into the modern day search for friends, how to find new ones and pen pals using social media, etc. We all have existential loneliness regardless of how intimate and close we think we are to other people. Even the closest among us are universes apart, so take it easy no matter what. You can't force likability. Low-level scumbags often sense if you're one of those people that needs to be liked by other people, so they hold it over you, trying to say you're not good enough or that everyone hates you. People like me laugh at this low-level stuff, but time and time again, I've seen it in domestic violence cases. I wrote a book on violence against women. There is a lot of emotional violence, but it's easy to nullify it. Just laugh at it and ignore it. You don't have to listen to any manipulative person. Just listen to yourself. Check how you treat animals. If you love animals, simply strive to treat people the same way you treat animals. I show respect and I never impose on people. I don't try to force conversations. I know when something is dead. If 2 people like each other, silence is okay. You don't have to fill a date or social encounter up with constant conservation. A cool person feels relaxed. They back off and feel the harmony. Let it flow. Do something fun and happy together. Enjoy the moment. Don't talk as though you're going through a checklist of questions. I still watch the dating shows to see all the mistakes they make. That's why a book like this is kind of necessary. This book is not just a homage to friendship with a bunch of friendship quotes and one-liners, but a how-to book that tells you how to make friends and keep them both online and in the real world. The easiest way to make a friend is by being a friend. Do animals like you? How do you make an animal like you? Why do animals hate someone? It's the same thing for animals as it is for people. Everybody gives off a vibe. My cat runs for me almost every time I come home except when he's sleeping. Why? Because he knows I love him no matter what and constantly do nice things for him. I show him lots of love. I give him a massage every time he wants one. I dance with him freely with abandon. I found some videos on being likable. wikihow.com/be-likeable. wikihow.com/be-more-likeable. Lifehack.org has good articles on being likable. I typed likable person into bing.com/images. The pictures are about people animals either smiling or looking relaxed like they're enjoying the moment. A lot of people walk around with scowls on their faces but don't realize that this is their default resting facial posture. Here's how the dictionary defines likable. Pleasant, friendly, easy to like, nice, agreeable, affable, amiable, genial, personable, charming, popular, good-natured, engaging, appealing, endearing, convivial, congenial, simpatico, winning, delightful, enchanting, lovable, adorable, sweet, darling, lovely. I added happy, smiling, easygoing, relaxed, fun, funny, easy breezy cool. Relationships with all other people are a roller coaster. You could be close and intimate with your lover right now, then tonight she's like in outer space, totally detached from you, but then she comes around again tomorrow. It's the same with friends. Everybody has their own problems. Sometimes they don't want others to get too close. Friends betray friends all the time. It's not just with lovers, like sleeping with your friend's lover. It's money. If a friend asks for a loan, be ready to lose that friend. Good friends don't ask friends for money. I've been burned, which is why I won't lend anyone money anymore. If anybody asks me for money, I don't want to be their friend. I've had friends steal from me a number of times. It's the way of the modern world. I made peace with God. I said God lives inside of me. I will honor who He created me to be, and that's it. Just live by my pact with the great Creator. That's the best anyone can do. Everybody has still that feeling of loneliness deep down inside. It will never go away because that's what being human is. You are alone in your own head. You always will be. You can have great friends and lovers, but they'll always disappoint you in some way, or you will disagree on some things. Sometimes I get angry at small things. I was really angry because a friend took liberties and decided to mess with my stuff without asking me first. I had to cool off, then say nothing. I could have blown up. I didn't. This is how easy it is to strain a friendship. I've strained friendships over political differences. I thought one guy and his party were evil a-holes. My friend liked him. We're not close friends anymore. People have kids because they think they will be loyal to them and keep them company when they feel lonely, but most kids will go their own way. Nothing is promised beyond today. Try to release your natural love right now. I have pets because I can be easy and loving with them. The Bible says love your fellow man. It's hard when people do things that make you angry. I can be superficially pleasant, but I rarely have deep kindred spirit soulmate conversations anymore. I think it's a part of aging. People get cynical and tired. We accept each other, and that's the extent of our friendships, superficial pleasantries. I accept the superficial nature of society. I don't get too personal. I stay pleasant and friendly. LoveFoundation.com. The Love Foundation is a non-profit organization with the mission of inspiring people to love unconditionally. The 82 volumes of the book are as follows. Volume 1. A Friendship Guide. Volume 2. A Toxic Friend Guide. Volume 3. What the Bible Says About Friendship. Volume 4. A Friendship Quote Guide. Volume 5. A Friendship One-Liner Guide. Volume 6. A Friendship Ideas Guide. Volume 7. A Friendship Website Guide. Volume 8. A Morality Guide. Volume 9. Be a Good Person. Volume 10. Teen Life Guide. Volume 11. A Teen Website Guide 1. Volume 12. A Teen Website Guide 2. Volume 13. Teen Girl/Young Woman Guide. Volume 14. Teen Girl/Young Woman Website Guide. Volume 15. Christian Youth Love Sex Guide. Volume 16. General Youth Sex Guide. Volume 17. Sex Education Knowledge Resource Guide. Volume 18. Students Dating/Young People Socializing. Volume 19. Child-Teen Psychology Mental Health Guide. Volume 20. Youth Helplines Guide. Volume 21. College Social Life Guide. Volume 22. World Internship Guide. Volume 23. World's Biggest Volunteer Guide. Volume 24. Volunteer with Animals Guide. Volume 25. Gentleman Etiquette Guide. Volume 26. Beauty Guide. Volume 27. Love Inspiration Guide. Volume 28. How to Get Along at Work. Volume 29. Job Interview and Job Offer Guide. Volume 30. Job Networking Guide. Volume 31. An Alumni Job Search Guide. Volume 32. A Social Media Branding Guide. Volume 33. Social Media Job Business Guide. Volume 34. A LinkedIn.com and Twitter.com Job Guide. Volume 35. General Social Media Guide. Volume 36. Mating Guide. Volume 37. Women's Courtship Guide. Volume 38. Pick Someone Up/Chat Someone Up. Volume 39. Where to Meet People. Volume 40. Meeting People/Social Events/Singles Events. Volume 41. Are You Suitable Mate Material? Volume 42. Ulterior Motives in Seeking a Relationship. Volume 43. Some People Get Stuck at One Person or One Great Love. Volume 44. Afraid of Love or Rejection Stops Many Would-Be Lovers. Volume 45. I Love Him, He Doesn't Love Me, The Crush, Unrequited Love. Volume 46. Pick Someone Up/Chat Someone Up. Volume 47. A Guy and Girl Pickup Guide. Volume 48. A Flirting Guide. Volume 49. Where to Meet People 1. Volume 50. Where to Meet People 2. Volume 51. A Singles Event Guide. Volume 52. An Anti-Relationship/Anti-Love Guide. Volume 53. A Love Mental Illness/Love Sickness Guide. Volume 54. A Loneliness Existential Loneliness Guide. Volume 55. A Hate Guide, Many Haters Think They're Loving People. Volume 56. An Anger Guide. Volume 57. Are You a Suitable Date Mate? Volume 58. Going Out on a Date. Volume 59. Dating Advice Guide. Volume 60. Men's Dating Guide. Volume 61. General Dating Websites. Volume 62. A Dating Website Guide 1 at dmoz-odp.org/society/relationships/dating. Volume 63. A Dating Website Guide 2 at dmoz-odp.org/society/relationships/dating. Volume 64. A Speed Dating Guide. Volume 65. Online Dating Methods Besides Dating Websites. Volume 66. Niche Specialized Dating Websites 1. Volume 67. Niche Specialized Dating Websites 2. Volume 68. A Big Tall Small People Love Sex Guide. Volume 69. A Student Young People Dating and Socializing Guide. Volume 70. A College Social Guide. Volume 71. Use Alumni to Find a Date or a Job. Volume 72. A Christian Dating Guide. Volume 73. Older People Looking for Love/Cougar Dating. Volume 74. Older Men Dating Guide. Volume 75. Find a Foreign Wife or Husband. Volume 76. World Dating Website Guide. Volume 77. A Single Woman Guide. Volume 78. A Single Older Women Guide. Volume 79. A Single Person Who Might Want Love. Volume 80. A Single by Choice Guide. Volume 81. A Single Parent Family Guide. Volume 82. A Singles Travel Guide.